Hello everyone, good morning. So today is May 2nd, Monday, aka my last week of college classes ever. Well, this is like my finals week. I technically have 2 more classes next week, but they're like wrap-up classes. They're not my main finals pretty much. So this week is like all the finals, knocking them out. So I am just so excited. I already completed 2 over the weekend and I just have like total 4 left. So I am ecstatic. I can't believe that this is my last week of like college courses and grad school. Like what? I cannot believe it. So because of that, I figured I would document it and take you guys along with me because like I'm just still in shock. But right now I'm heading off to my old sorority house. I'm gonna just go get some lunch and print some things, come back and submit a couple assignments that I need to get done. So I'm gonna do that right now and take you guys along with me. Alright guys, so we are now back. It was a quick little trip so that way we can just take it to go. Trying to stand you guys up here. Okay, so today was actually EG's day. If you're not from Arizona, it's like an Arizona sandwich restaurant. So we got some of that, really good, especially because it's so hot right now. It's like almost 100 degrees. And then just got a sandwich to go with some fries on the side and printed out, as you guys saw, all of my final papers because one of my classes, she doesn't accept anything digitally because it's easier for her to like go through things when it's printed and physical copies. So every week I've had to print things out and it's just been so annoying. I hate it because I'm so used to just submitting things right away once I get it done, submitting it, but I'm like, oh, next step, I have to go print it out at my sorority house because I don't even have a printer. So I printed it out, all the papers, and the stack is like thick. It's like my final paper and analysis and everything, so I'm so excited. And now I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. All right, so I'm now gonna eat my lunch while watching. I always watch like YouTube or something. I can't just like eat in silence. I think this is like a common thing. You have to wait till you put on like a good show. For me, it's like a good video. Vlogs like during the day are like my favorite. Like I just love watching people's weekly vlogs like in the middle of my day or like in the beginning of the day because it just makes me feel a lot more motivated and excited to start the new week. I don't like watching them at night when I'm going to bed, but like during the day it's like perfect. So when I'm eating my lunch, it's perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and watch this right now from Kenzie Elizabeth. All right, so I was just looking over my trusty old planner that I go through and it just made me so excited because this is like the first week since spring break. We came back from spring break and that week I started working on finals. So I've been working on final assignments for almost 2 months and have been so busy every week and every weekend writing so many papers and doing projects, and it's just been insane and taking a toll on me. And I'm just have the best way I've been describing it is like crawling to the finish line. So I looked at my planner right now and I was like, this is crazy. Like I really have like not that much work to do, which is so freeing. Like I feel so free right now. It's crazy. But for example, for today, I always remind myself when to film, so I would like film this video. And then for one of my classes, I need to submit something which is already done. I just need to submit it and then submit the final paper, which is also already done. I finished it yesterday. I just need to submit it. I'm just gonna wait until after today's class to submit it. In case she says something in class about it, I'm gonna wait, but they're both done. So after class, I'm gonna submit them. And then these are all the things that I needed to print today when I went to my old sorority house. So print out all those, and then I just need to write like how my research notebook is organized. So I have that here. For one of my classes, the one where I explained it's like all physical papers, we had to keep a research notebook for our final project and are submitting that on Wednesday. So I'm going to like go ahead and organize these papers. So this is like my final paper, and then some other are my evaluation, and then some research notes. So I need to put that in here, and she wants us to write, put a page in there in the front, I think, explaining how we organized our binder. So I figured I'll just do that right now because I don't have any other pressing things to do, so I'd rather get it out of the way and then either tomorrow or Wednesday print that paper out and just organize that, because tomorrow I need to edit one of my last papers. And so yeah, so I'm gonna do that now and just organize this notebook and get it all ready. Alright guys, so I finished organizing this binder, so that's all done, which is great because I wasn't gonna do that originally until Wednesday, but I was like, you know, I have time right now, let me do it now. And then I did just a paper, which I showed a little bit of, just organizing. It wasn't a paper, but like just how I organized the notebook. So that's done. I just need to print it this week. And then I even made a TikTok and it ended up like, it's not viral, but it's funny and got some views. So follow me on TikTok on there. But I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to leave for class in 10 minutes. And I've been trying to charge my AirPods, but for some reason they're not charging and it's driving me crazy because last week I forgot to charge them before class and it was so annoying because just walking without like listening to podcast or music. I'm a podcast girly when it comes to that, but it was so frustrating. So I was like trying to charge them for the past hour and I finally just switched it, but the light's finally turning on. So I'm like, you know what? At least the light's finally coming on. Hopefully I could get some battery life before I have to leave within these next few minutes, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna put on my shoes, pack my backpack, and head off and just check off the list of one of my finals. So I'm very excited. And also, which sucks, I'm about to leave, but all of the Met Gala looks are starting to come out and I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I could just stay home and like watch the Met Gala and see people's outfits because it's like so entertaining. But yeah, I guess I'll have to do that when we have our break and when I come back. So I just got back from class and it feels so good to be done with another one. As soon as I finished presenting, submitted everything and crossed it off, and I was like, I'm done. So I came back, showered, making dinner now, and honestly just on TikTok watching the Met Gala looks and trying to pick out my favorites. So that'll consist of the rest of my night, literally just watching the Met Gala looks and all that and just relaxing and enjoying my nights because it hasn't been like this in so long, so I'm very excited. Hey everyone, so today is now Tuesday and I washed my hair this morning, so I was trying to brush it out, but last night was really great just getting to watch the Met Gala and see the looks. It was very, very entertaining. Let me know who are your favorites. I think my personal was, of course, Blake Lively's, Emma Chamberlain's, and Olivia Rodrigo's and Billy's have been growing on me. Yeah, those are some of my favorites. And today we're just another step closer, another day closer to be done. I have a class tonight, going to submit my final paper tonight, present that today. I want to try and get a video up either today or tomorrow. I think so far those are like the main things I need to do today. I need to look at my planner. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make some breakfast right now and then go ahead and get my day started. I wanted to get coffee today because I just feel so exhausted for some reason. And I saw that Dunkin' has like a free coffee up tomorrow and it's Wednesday. I'm like, I guess I should just wait to get that tomorrow. But I wish it was today because I'm like craving some caffeine right now. But anyway, let's get this day started. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started today. I was looking at my planner to see what I have to get done today, and submitting that paper is like at the very top of the list. So I'm gonna go through like Grammarly. I don't know if you guys use this, but I never used it until I was in grad school. Like I was like, okay, I started caring a little bit more. I was like, you know, okay, we do a lot of papers in grad school and I need to make sure that they're good, because when I type up my papers, I never like go back and read it. I just don't care enough. But I'm like, let me put it through Grammarly and make the corrections that way. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. Submit that paper, it'll be done. That'll be the main chunk. If I get that done, I need to try and upload that video like I said earlier, and then yeah, that'll be the main thing, which is very exciting. So I'm gonna do that now. Alright, so I just finished editing my final paper, and it actually took a lot longer than I thought, but there was no spot to upload it in, you know, it's called D2Ls, where we submit our papers. And so I just emailed our professor and asked where we submit them, because I would love to check that off the list right now. So yeah, pretty much done with that, which is so awesome. I'm gonna have a snack. I'm probably gonna have like a granola bar or something. And then see all the other things. My video is still uploading. It takes forever to upload on YouTube because my Wi-Fi is not that great. So it's taking a long time. But other than that, most things are done, which is pretty exciting. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for her to respond to me and then I'll submit it. Alright guys, so I actually just submitted my final paper, and I ended up submitting another assignment for my next week's class, which is my last final. I just ended up submitting it because I'm like, it's done, and I'm pretty confident I'll get an A. It's like my least stressful class that I have, and it's like the one the night before graduation. So I was just like, let me just submit it, get out of the way now. So I'm gonna go ahead and log in and present my second to last final for the week. So very excited. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right guys, we just got out of class a whole hour later. It's 7:45. We always get out at 6:45, and our presentations were each supposed to be 10 to 15 minutes. So it was gonna give us ample time. Should have 30 minutes extra. And it took a whole hour extra. You know why? Because some people went 30 minutes long and our teacher did not cut them off. I'm like, I have other classes where they say, I will cut you off at 15 minutes because we have to get through all these presentations. I'm like, I did not sign up to stay an extra hour. That was the last one before. It was like 6:30 to 6:45, and there was 3 other presentations. And still those other 3 took a whole hour. So craziness, but I'm just glad it's done and over with now. Crossed off my list. This is what I made after I came back from spring break, of all of the list of final assignments, and I checked it off if I finished it, crossed it off if I submitted it. And so submitted this one today. It was this one. Submitted that and finished the presentation, so crossed that off. So I just have one more final to do tomorrow, and this will be next Thursday, but I'll really feel done after tomorrow. So just one more main final for the weekend. I'm so excited. I'm cooking up some dinner right now, and that'll be my night. So yeah. Hello everyone, so today is now Wednesday, the last big day of finals, which I'm so excited for. Not excited for finals, but excited to be done with it. Last night, I didn't show this, but it was actually nice. I was just like, as I was snoozing off to bed, I ended up just like going on Canva and updating things. So as you guys will see, like my profile picture is finally updated on here. I haven't changed that in like 5 years, and I was like, this needs to get updated. I need a whole rebrand since I'm about to graduate college. So that was really fun. Updated like my LinkedIn banner and just profile pictures for TikTok and all that, which was fun. And now I have a nail appointment. My nails are so grown out. I love them, but they're grown out. So I want to do something similar for graduation, since my graduation's next week, and I normally would get my nails done like the day before the event, but it's been already 4 weeks and I'm like, I can't wait any longer. So I'm just gonna get them done a week before. I think it'll be fine, but I want to do something similar, so I'm excited to do that. And then when I come back, go get lunch. And then I have some things, actually some, well, not like big work to do, but some little tasks to do before I go to my class later tonight. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this day started. All right, so I'm now back. Here are the nails. They're the same, just like different. They're actually different, but with thinner design. And I think they look great. So I'm gonna go get ready to just get my laptop so I can go print at the house and have some lunch. Alright guys, sorry for all of this car content today, but both my roommates are home and so I get a little nervous filming when people could hear me. So yeah, but I got lunch. It was really good. It was like Asian wraps at the house, like lettuce wraps, and then like spring rolls and pot stickers. It was really good. And I got some for dinner tonight, and then I got gas, as you guys saw, and then I uploaded a video. So that was actually one of the things that I needed to get done today, was upload a video. So that's already up. It's from not last week, but it's actually from the week before, so it's a little delayed, but I wanted to still get that up because it's one of my last college weeks in my life ever. So pretty interesting. But now I'm going to head over to Dunkin' Donuts because today I got, I don't know where I saw, but I saw that they were giving away free coffee, and I looked if you're like a member, and I looked on my app, and on Wednesdays for the next few weeks you get a free medium coffee, and I was like, let me take advantage. I talked about this a little bit yesterday, so that's where I'm gonna go today, because especially it's my last big day of finals, so I have to treat myself, right? So going to do that, get some free coffee, and then come back before my next class, which is in about a few hours. I actually have some time. Normally I have like about 3 hours until my next class, but yeah, I'm gonna do that now. And I saw there's a new drink too. It's like cake batter iced coffee, so I might try that. So I'm now back. We're gonna do a taste test. It was the cake batter iced coffee, and every time they ask for cream and sugar, I don't remember if I should say yes or no. I think I said no because I think it already comes with sweetener. So, but we'll see, because I do like sweet drinks. Give it a little mix. Oh yeah, that's already really sweet. Tastes really good though. But yeah, I definitely did not need extra sugar. I do like it. I'll give it like an 8, 9 out of 10. 8 out of 10. It's really sweet. And I like sweet things, so that's saying a lot. Let's move it up to 9. It's really good. I really like this. Alright, gonna go ahead, go back into my house now. Alright guys, so at my sorority house, I printed out the last sheet of paper I needed. It's just basically how my final notebook will be organized, which is this thing. So I'm going to put that in there so I don't forget to do it before class. Oh, and also I wanted to get started reading another book. So I just finished Girl with No Job. I talk about how I'm a huge fan of the Morning Toast podcast. I discovered it this year and have just been obsessed. I had heard about it before, but just never started it because I guess I already had so many other podcasts I was listening to, and they're all people I already was like invested in before starting the podcast, and them I had never heard of before. So I guess that's why I never started it. But this year there's someone that, Shannon, if you guys watch Love Island, they were on the podcast and I wanted to hear their interview with them, and it was so interesting, and I ended up falling in love with the hosts, Jackie and Claudia. So I bought the book, loved it. It was just like a very easy, fun read, and I wanted something super light in the midst of, you know, the craziness and stressful time of my life, which felt like the most stressful time these past couple months. So it was a nice light read. But I'm reading another one. I went on a memoir kick, and then I went on a fiction kick, and now I'm back on like memoirs. But show you guys the book. Okay, so this is the book I'm planning on reading next. It's called Eat, Pray, #FML, and I came across it on Amazon, and I was like, what is that? And it just seemed really interesting and juicy. Basically, it's about this, oh my gosh, there's a baby spider on my bed. I don't know what to do. Shoot. Alright guys, I just killed it with a napkin. I normally would never do that, but I was by myself and it was crawling by my pillows, and absolutely not, absolutely not. I think it's like spider season for some reason. Ever since it started getting warmer, I've been seeing baby spiders around my car and scattered around, and it is not the vibes. Anyway, this book is about this girl who found out her husband was having an affair with a 19-year-old, and then she ended up 2 weeks later finding this guy she was in love with, and they had plans to go to Europe. Like, I think the day before they're supposed to go, he's like, I want to go alone. And so she ended up just going by herself, and it just seems so interesting because it seems juicy, one, but I'm also going to Italy next month. I'm like, maybe that'll inspire me, you know, get me the Italy vibes, but with the juicy content. So I think it'll just be like an interesting read. So I'm excited for that. And then I'm gonna read that in between before I go to class. And then also tomorrow I'm actually going to Phoenix because I'm touring my new school, which I'm so excited about. So I get to see my classroom, meet my boss, meet my future co-workers. So I'm very, very, very excited because the whole interview process for my new job was all virtual, and I never even been to the location of the school or, you know, even in that area at all. So I'm excited to like actually be there in the flesh, see my classroom, meet people, and I think it'll be really fun. So I'm excited for that. So I'll be doing that all day up there in Phoenix, and then I'm going with a couple of my other friends, and yeah, so I'm excited for that. I'm also trying to vlog right now before my roommates get back because they left, but just wanted to give a little catch up for you guys. Hey everyone, so today is now Friday, and, or no, today is Thursday, but it sure does feel like a Friday because last night I finished my big main final and I made sure I was the first one to go to get it over with, and it went well. And I just like, it still hasn't hit me like, you're pretty much done, like you just have one more thing, but you're like, all your assignments are almost all crossed up except one that you just need to present. It's already turned in though. I'm just like it still doesn't hit me, you know? But last night when I came back, I watched Survivor and the new episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and it was good, and then I went off to bed. But like I said, today I'm touring my new school site where I'm gonna be working next year. Very excited to meet everyone and, you know, get a vibe of the school and like walk through it and then see my classroom. So very excited. I just got ready. I'll show you guys what I'm wearing. I wanted to make sure I was nice and conservative. So I have this t-shirt. I don't remember where it's from, but I just tucked it in, and then have this midi skirt, and it's from Princess Polly, and then just these sandals. So yeah, this is the outfit. We'll be there just for today. So after the tour and everything, don't know what we're gonna do in between, but once my friend gets off work, we're gonna hang out with her. Today's Cinco de Mayo, so probably go to dinner and get some drinks or something. Yeah, that's the plan. So my friends are about to pick me up in about 5 minutes or so, and then we'll head off. I'm like nervous but so excited, so I just need to like calm my nerves a little bit, but let's go and get into it. Alright everyone, so I just got back from being in Phoenix. Oh, it's like 6 o'clock. So we were there for about like 6 hours or so. I was able to tour the school, and then I got to see my apartment for next year, and we drove around and we had some dinner. It was great. I still even have my visitor sticker on, but it was so incredible. It made me so excited. It was just everyone I met, all the staff, incredible. And I got to see my classroom. It was just amazing, and I just can't believe it's all happening. Like, oh my gosh. And I loved where I'm going to live. The area was great, and just everything is just falling into place, and I'm just so happy. Like, even driving back here in Tucson, nothing against Tucson, but just my life here, I'm just ready for the next chapter so bad. Like, it just made me that much more excited. Like, one more week and I'm on to the next thing. So it's just so exciting. It went so well. So now it's like, now that I know exactly what my classroom is gonna look like and everything, I have so many ideas. But yeah, I'm back now, and honestly probably gonna nap because woke up a little bit early today and exhausted. Just so yeah, it was a fun day today though. Also probably gonna read, but yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey everyone, so today is now Friday, and so sorry for not vlogging today, but it's because today was the first day where I literally had no responsibilities to do, which is crazy. The past almost 2 months have been insane, filled with stress and just so much homework to do and finals, and it was crazy. So, and today was the first day where I had like nothing to do, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? So I've been reading all day, and it's just been so nice. And I also wanted to say, I got, in the middle of that, I got like an email about all the graduation info. It said it confirms that you're RSVP'd for graduation. I'm like, oh my gosh, great. I just keep giving me confirmations that I'm actually graduating, because it still doesn't feel real. And I also got an email. So I told you guys that next week I was supposed to have my last class, my last final on Thursday. The final was supposed to be presenting our final project, and it was supposed to be last night. But our teacher didn't realize that it was reading day or dead day, which is like the day before finals start for everybody, so there's no classes. So because of that, she had to make it the day before graduation, and I was honestly annoyed because I'm like, oh, I planned everything, and like I was supposed to be done with my finals this week, and I didn't want to have like a huge gap of just waiting. And also my family comes in that day, and so I wanted to obviously spend time with them, you know, the night before graduation. Didn't want to have to go to class and be done really late, you know. So I was annoyed with that. But I got an email today that it's actually not required. Our professor was like, just so you know, this is not required. It's like a final last day celebration. And she said, since many of you have prior commitments. And I was like, what? Honestly shocked, because I'm like, wait, that literally means I'm done with grad school. Like, I finished all my classes, I finished all of my finals. It still does not feel real. Like, I'm like, what? Like, I'm done? So just like that? I'm like, okay. Like, what? Like, it's just so mind-blowing. I do have a class next Wednesday though. We're done, we finished our finals, but we're just have to go in because she's giving us back our research notebooks that we turned in. It's a class where I have to print everything, so instead of submitting it online, we handed her our research notebooks, so we have to get it back, and she's just wrapping up the class, like just discussing the class, and also she's giving people information who want to publish their research, which does not include me, but that's why we have like a last final class. But that class, we finished our final, presented everything's submitted. So it's just insane to me. I'm like, I'm done with grad school. Like, everything's done pretty much. So now it's just like a week of waiting until graduation, and I'm like, it doesn't feel real. I'm still not gonna believe it until I'm actually walking across stage, because I still feel like, I'm like, am I actually graduating? Like, are they sure? Like, I did everything? I don't know. Like, I just don't believe it. And it's weird because all these years for high school and bachelor's degree, like, it's always been a given. Like, obviously I'm gonna graduate. Like, school's always come really easy to me, so it was like, duh. But this is like the first time where I've actually felt like I worked really hard towards something and I'm earning it and getting awarded for all of my effort, because like I said, this hasn't really been done before from what I've been told. Like, no one's finished their master's program or grad program in a year, in my department at least, from what I was told. So it's just crazy, and I don't know, it's just still insane. But I wanted to just also remind you guys, if you would love to support my classroom, now that I've seen my classroom in person and I'm already, like, I've been looking at the video so much and already planning all the things of where I want to put things, but again, it's a lot of money. So if you would like to support my classroom and be a part of it, that would be incredible. I do have links down below. If you would like to purchase something off of my Amazon wish list, after it's added to your cart, an option will be like me, and it'll be my it'll say like my name, and you can send it to me, or through my donors choose, if you want to donate to my class for my classroom library and providing books for my students, would be so incredible, and I would appreciate it so much. I even want to do like a video of everything that people helped and supported my classroom with, so if you would love to be a part of that, I would be so thankful. Like, things range from like $5 and up, so like anything would be greatly appreciated, because as you guys know, teachers do not get paid nearly enough of what, you know, they deserve. So it would be amazing. But I just wanted to chat with you guys now before I end the video, because I'm about to go get dinner, and as you guys know, I don't like to vlog with people in the house because I get nervous and my roommate's been there all day. So yeah, but I just want to thank you guys for watching this video and supporting me. I know I've just been chatting a while, but I just really wanted to talk about all this because it's just so surreal, and I cannot believe it still hasn't really hit me and feels real. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this week's video and seeing my last week of college classes ever, which is still like insane, I can't believe it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you aren't already. I have so many videos planned for this summer and this next years of my life, so please continue to follow my Instagram. My teacher Instagram's at amandamonroee. So much content will be posted onto there, and it's been so much fun. I love that little community that I have over there. But yeah, bye guys.